Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey exposed 2.1 million feet of IMAX film, enough stock to stretch farther than the distance from Toronto to New York. That measurement is not the length of a projection print, it is every piece of film that passed through the cameras during production. An IMAX magazine could run for only about 2.5 to 3 minutes before filming stopped and the crew loaded another roll. Actor Lupita Nyong'o said the short limit kept the set intensely focused. When the costly camera started rolling, everyone had to be ready. The shoot lasted 91 days, and every repeated take or alternate angle added another strip to the growing total. The finished movie runs 172 minutes. Most of that city-spanning ribbon remained behind as unused production material, invisible to the audience. The Odyssey became the first feature filmed entirely with IMAX film cameras, but the achievement required solving problems that made the format impractical for ordinary dialogue. Each magazine ran for only about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and the camera's loud mechanical movement could contaminate synchronized sound. IMAX introduced the new Keithley camera and enclosed it inside a specially engineered sound-reducing housing known as the blimp. That solution was enormous. The camera and enclosure together weighed roughly 300 pounds, making close placement around actors physically difficult. In intimate scenes, the box could even block the performers' direct eyelines, so the crew positioned mirrors beside the camera to preserve natural eye contact. The combined system finally let Nolan shoot storms, battles, faces, and quiet conversations on the same giant format film throughout the entire movie. A Scottish customs inspection nearly exposed a large shipment of IMAX film from the Odyssey when officers opened all its protective cans. The film was undeveloped. Before laboratory processing, its images remain vulnerable and even brief light exposure can ruin them. Nolan said the massive number of opened cans created immediate fear that valuable footage had been exposed. Those containers shield film from light, heat, and moisture, so opening them defeated the purpose of sealing them for transport. Fortunately, Nolan clarified that no film was actually exposed. The team recovered the shipment and the movie lost none of those images. For the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan gave the myth physical scale. The production put actors beside a working 115-foot wooden ship and multiple 35-foot Trojan horses. The vessel was Draken Harald Harfager, a full-scale reconstruction of a Viking longship modified slightly to resemble the Mycenaean era and fitted with 25 pairs of oars. The actors attended rowing camp and helped propel the roughly 100-ton ship on real water, while its experienced sailing crew also appeared as extras. The performers had to coordinate their strokes and work against real sea conditions, not simply act inside a stationary studio set. For the Fall of Troy, the production assembled about 2,000 extras and built more than one wooden horse, each roughly as tall as a telephone pole. The location work crossed 6 countries. To reach the castle used for Ithaca, much of the cast and crew completed a 45-minute uphill hike before filming. These choices gave the finished mythology physical weight. Real timber, crowds, weather, distance, and labor surrounded the actors instead of being added only afterward.